watching a Dyer-Situation. Today I'm going to be seeing the Imitation game. So, yeah, luckily it seems that New Zealand's poor response time to a movie coming out is actually working in my favor this time. Because two of the movies, Imitation Game and American Sniper, are still in theaters, and two of them haven't even come out yet. That'll be Selma and the Fury of Everything. They're coming out in a few weeks. Before the show, luckily. So that just leaves me having to find some other way to watch Birdman, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Whiplash in order to complete my overview of the Best Picture nominees and get me a little more well-informed for the Oscar ceremony. So there you go. Starting with the Imitation Game, Benedict Cumberbatch movie. I saw a trailer for it once. It seems like it might be okay about cracking a Nazi code story and everything. I think it's based on a true story. As much as that comes to me, and I know 2 years ago Argo was based on a true story. But if you ever watch that movie, they do smidge a few things in order to make it a little more exciting. Not in a bad way at all, but based on a true story is what it says. Based. It's not really telling a true story. It's telling a story that's happened in reality, but under slightly different circumstances. So there you go. So I'm mostly gonna judge it on how it works as a movie rather than on the events that take place within it, because it's not gonna be true to real life. So there's not much I can say as per how well it captures real life audience. Because how do I explain this? Not only will a movie probably not capture what actually happened in real life, it probably shouldn't. If you captured what happens in real life and real life events, it would be very boring. Because you need to glorify and subdue a few elements, otherwise it's just confusing. Because we live in the 21st century, the most changing and dynamic time in all of human history, but each person's day-to-day life isn't that extreme and interesting. So if you made like a movie that detailed that very accurately, it would be awful. So I'm not hoping that it's super accurate to life. I'm hoping it's a nice movie, and that's really it. Benedict Cumberbatch is a great actor. I think he was nominated for Best Actor for this movie. I forgot, but yeah, we'll see how that holds up. I'll see you guys after it's over. And I'm back. Well, probably first thing to start off, just a quick summary of this. This movie is incredible. It's well written, pretty well directed, and the stars in this are stellar. Benedict Cumberbatch in particular is a fine, amazing actor, and nobody else could have pulled this off. So definitely go see it, just to give you an idea. Although don't expect a happy ending, because there isn't one. It's an ending to judge for yourself, as he would say at the beginning. But now on to a little more technical stuff. Probably one of a few things that bugged me about this was I don't quite think it went far enough. The movie is essentially an intellectual thing. It's about different moralities and different ways of thinking, and it's challenging you on that level. Yet for some reason there were some times where it seemed to be working against itself on that measure. Just to give you an example, I'm not going to say anything like too specific because that would be a plot spoiler, but at one point our main character did something, and it's illegal at that time. At that time in history the movie takes place. But it's not illegal today. So basically, he's in there, and one of the characters says, like, oh, we can get him for this because this is illegal. They don't say it exactly like that. They say it in a way that blends into, like a normal conversation. It seems like a real conversation that would involve them saying that. So, you know, it works. They say, this is illegal, we can get him for it. But the problem is, they say it would, they basically state that it's illegal multiple times throughout the movie. Like someone says, what you're doing is illegal. You could get arrested for it. This is illegal in our period of history that we are experiencing right now. You could get arrested for it. And it kind of took me out of the movie a little because it kind of felt like though they were trying to challenge us on an emotional level, they seemed to think we were too dumb to remember a simple little fact. In this time period, this is illegal, and he could get in trouble for it. It's so weird. I don't like it when a movie does that, when it acts pretty smart most of the way through and treats its audience with a lot of respect, but in other areas it treats you like you're a babbling idiot. You can't do both. That's the thing. But it's only like little minor stuff, and you might not even notice it really, but it stood out to me. And this is probably just nitpicking, though. Overall, the movie is very powerful. And just to sum it up, like, really quickly, like, it starts off kind of odd, and you might think it's a little pretentious, and maybe it is, but it starts off kind of meh, but it gets a lot better as it goes on. And by the end, it will have an emotional draw on you. And it's a very well-designed movie in that respect. So, basically that's it. Definitely go see it. I'll be seeing American Sniper soon-ish, and I'll give you my opinion on that, and can't wait for the Oscars. Until next time, I am Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dyer-Situation.